Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As school's around the corner, I will be sharing 5 tips for how to prepare for back to school. Now obviously these tips won't work for everyone, but hopefully once you try them out they will be helpful. Now this is my first video where I'm doing voiceover, so please let me know if you'll prefer this or the style of my older videos in the comment section. This first tip that I have for you is pretty generic, but it's super helpful, and it is to make sure that your workspace is tidy. For me, if my workspace is not clean, I'm not able to get any work done and I get distracted very easily. So since I did a room makeover video a few weeks ago, I don't need to do such a deep cleanse of my workspace, but instead I'm just tidying up and making sure that everything is in order. This next tip that I have for you is to write out all of your tasks, and most importantly, really small ones, because a lot of the times we forget to do them and we just end up holding them off for a whole month. And also when you check off these really small tasks, you would feel really accomplished that you've already completed something. So for me, I like to use a planner to write out all of my tasks, but you can use a digital app on your phone or laptop or write it out on a sticky note. This next tip is especially useful for students going into high school, and it is to review any material that you have from the year before. So for me, I have a whole bin where I store any notes and tests that I have from previous years, and before the year starts, I like to review them or take out anything that I think would be useful for the current subjects that I'm taking. A lot of the times, you can use these old notes to do some self-studying during the summer. This does not only apply to handwritten notes that you have, but also going back into your Google Drive and maybe reading over some old essays that could be applicable for current essays that you'll be writing. This next tip is something that I recently started to do, and it is actively studying. So what this means is that anytime you learn a new concept at school, you would make notes for it straight away. Because usually I would wait until a test to write all of my notes at once, but a lot of my study time is wasted just writing notes. This way, you already have the notes to begin with, and you can spend time annotating them and studying from them instead of writing them. Studying actively does not only mean writing notes, but also studying over time. And by studying over time, you're able to study little by little and not scramble at the last minute to learn everything at once. The last tip that I have is time blocking. Time blocking could mean writing out a schedule of specific times, but for me, it just includes organizing any task that I have into a certain order based on priority. The thing about me and schedules is that I never follow them, so instead I just like to know what I'm doing, but I don't need specific times as to when I need to do them. Those are all the tips that I have for you about how to prepare for back to school. Please let me know in the comments if you like this voiceover type video, and also if you found the tips that I included in this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.